Abdur Rehman, if I can please turn to you for the same question.
Sure. From personal point of view, when COVID hit, if the countries or other health organizations share data in the beginning, we don't have this pandemic, everybody will be happy and the disease will be contained. Even right now, I mean, 2 hours ago or 1 hour ago, the White House is studying to waive the intellectual property for creating the vaccine for COVID. So every other country can get those vaccine and also work if it moves, because they know that we, as either health organizations or manufacturer, they're not ready to distribute hundreds of millions of vaccine at the same time. It will take years. A lot of people are saying that by 2024, the aviation and the hospitality industry will come back. So this is after 3 years from now, because of even small thing is as a vaccination. How about if you want to manage the people? We're not ready for the next pandemic unless if you use technology right, if you mine the data and you make sure that all of the information that you will have is correct, and accountability on each health organization. If they did not say that this is a disease or a disaster that's waiting to happen, they have to prove. In the beginning of COVID, the WHO said it's not a pandemic. After 1 month from that, they said, no, this is a pandemic. So it went everywhere.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
From our point of view, is sharing the data is the most important thing. We're not looking for blame. Who should I blame for this or blame for that? We just want to share data to make sure, how can I help my countries? How can I help the whole world for preventing the next pandemic, or even eradicate some of the diseases? If I just share the data between organizations, and Dr. Qadir said that most of the countries right now, they're doing the open innovation, trying to help the other industries.
Perfect. And that's a really perfect one to end with. You know, if we were to think beyond just the silos we operate in and looked at connecting between, especially country to country connectivity, as you said, the biggest challenge we had was having information, and that required cross-border collaboration between different countries around passengers, when they're coming, and what their status was from a health perspective. Even today, every country has created their own applications for track and trace, right? And that itself, when you look at it from a user perspective, you can start to see it wasn't really the right answer. The right answer is having some kind of global interoperability between different countries, so that if you are coming from one country, there is a connecting point between the application used there and coming to your country, so the user doesn't have to download 3 or 4 or 5 different applications for tracking purposes. I'll pause at that. Thank you so much. It's really been great. Your contributions really insightful and very informative, I'm sure, for all of the people listening. I'll hand over to you, Bahar, with just saying this, that look, if we are driven by a purpose and want to make a difference in this world, we are most likely to contribute towards that beyond our own personal self. So what you're doing with this initiative is really great, and we are there to support as much as possible. And thank you for all panelists to support us with this today. Hopefully your audience would have taken something away and maybe sparked some interest for the innovators of tomorrow. Over to you, Bahar, to bring us to a close. Thank you very much.